Hi guys, welcome back again. At this time, the rate of data theft is getting higher. No one can guarantee you how safe your data will be. So, this video will give you some tips on how to protect you from hackers. Stay tuned. The world of technology is always evolving, and so is our relationship with the internet. Back in the 1990s, the only thing you seemingly had to worry about was your email. Then, you started banking online, and now, your smartphone's connected, you have Facebook. And pretty much your whole life is online. And you're always being tracked. Your entire browsing history is stored by your ISP, tracked by Facebook and perhaps other advertisers. Even your IoT devices might be reporting on you. So, keeping things private is already quite a big ask. What information is available to hackers? Personally identifiable information. This includes your name, address, email address, SSN, tax number, date of birth, medical records, educational records, employment. There's lots in this type of data that a hacker could use to steal your identity. It might include details of purchases that you've made on Amazon, or investments made with an online broker. All of this private information could be used to compromise your other online accounts, too. On servers somewhere. There might be plenty of information in your emails that you don't want the world to see: confidential business documents, love letters, details of your bank accounts. And hackers will also be interested in your contacts, because if they can get hold of those, they can send phishing emails to everyone you know. Your browsing data includes cookies, ISP logs, and browser plugins that might store data. It's useful to advertisers, and with the advent of big data, it might be more useful than you realize. In real time, you may be using the internet to make a Skype call or for video conferencing. Are you sure that no one's listening in? And today's, we will provide some tips to protect you from hackers. First, don't access personal or financial data with public Wi-Fi. This may seem like a no-brainer, but you'd be surprised how many people check their bank accounts or make purchases with a credit card while using public Wi-Fi. It's best to do those things on a secure connection.
Remember, you never know if the Wi-Fi you are using is safe, and are you sure no one is sniffing on the network? One of the ways hackers usually do is man-in-the-middle attack. A man-in-the-middle (MIDM) attack is a general term for when a perpetrator positions himself in a conversation between a user and an application, either to eavesdrop or to impersonate one of the parties, making it appear as if a normal exchange of information is underway. The goal of an attack is to steal personal information, such as login credentials, account details, and credit card numbers. Targets are typically the users of financial applications, SaaS businesses, e-commerce sites, and other websites where logging in is required. Information obtained during an attack could be used for many purposes, including identity theft, unapproved fund transfers, or an illicit password change. Additionally, it can be used to gain a foothold inside a secured perimeter during the infiltration stage of an advanced persistent threat (APT) assault. Broadly speaking, a MIDM attack is the equivalent of a mailman opening your bank statement, writing down your account details, and then resealing the envelope and delivering it to your door. 2. Turn off anything you don't need. Hackers can use certain features on your phone to get at your information, location, or connection. So, instead of keeping your GPS, wireless connection, and geo-tracking on all the time, just turn them on when you need them. 3. Choose your apps wisely. Only download apps from trustworthy sources that have established a good reputation. Make sure you update your software and apps regularly and get rid of old apps you don't use. 4. Use a password, lock code, or encryption. One of the methods to attack passwords is brute force. A brute force attack uses trial and error to guess login info, encryption keys, or find a hidden web page. Hackers work through all possible combinations hoping to guess correctly. These attacks are done by brute force, meaning they use excessive forceful attempts to try and force their way into your private accounts. This is an old attack method, but it's still effective and popular with hackers, because depending on the length and complexity of the password, cracking it can take anywhere from a few seconds to many years. 5. Be skeptical about links and attachments. If you're not sure about the source, don't use the link or open the attachment. And the last one, trace or erase. Make sure your data is secure if your mobile device is stolen or lost. You can set up your device to lock itself after a preset number of failed login attempts. Okay guys, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully this can be useful for you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Wait for our next video and see you later.